A strange man just told me, if you value your life, do not board the next bus. I tried to ignore him at first, checking my phone, scrolling through emails, anything to avoid his presence. But then, just as the bus's headlights appeared at the end of the street, he stepped closer, too close. If you value your life, he whispered, his voice low and urgent, do not board the next bus. I froze. What? I stammered, not sure if I'd heard him correctly. His eyes locked onto mine, wild and filled with fear. Don't get on, just trust me. Before I could respond, he turned on his heel and hurried down the street, disappearing into the shadows. I stood there, my heart pounding. The bus pulled up, its doors hissing open. The driver gave me an expectant look. My feet felt rooted to the ground. I glanced around. No one else seemed to have heard him. The other passengers were boarding as usual, chatting on their phones, oblivious. It was just a normal bus ride home, so why did I suddenly feel like something was terribly wrong? His words echoed in my head. If you value your life, it was ridiculous. A random stranger's cryptic warning? There was no reason to believe him. And yet, something deep in my gut screamed at me to listen. I hesitated for just a moment too long. The bus driver sighed, annoyed, and pulled the doors shut. With a groan of the engine, the bus rumbled away, leaving me standing alone at the stop. I stood there, watching it fade into the distance, feeling foolish. It was just a bus. The next one would come in 15 minutes. I should have gotten on. But as the bus turned the corner, a loud, deafening bang shattered the night. I jumped, my heart leaping into my throat. In the distance, there was a bright flash, an explosion. My hands flew to my mouth in horror as flames erupted, lighting up the night sky. The bus I should have been on. I ran toward the corner, my legs trembling beneath me, and when I reached it, my worst fears were confirmed. The bus was engulfed in flames, twisted metal and shattered glass littering the street. Black smoke billowed into the air, and the acrid smell of burning filled my nose. People were screaming, running toward the wreckage, calling for help. I could see bodies, motionless figures strewn across the pavement. I stumbled backward, my mind reeling. That man, how had he known? In the chaos that followed, sirens blaring, firefighters racing to the scene, his warning kept playing over and over in my mind. Don't board the next bus. I should have been on that bus. I should have died. I searched for the man, the one who had saved me, but he was nowhere to be found. It was like he had vanished into thin air. The police took my statement, but I couldn't explain why I hadn't boarded. I couldn't tell them about the strange man without sounding insane. They treated the explosion as an accident, a tragic malfunction, or maybe something worse. But I knew better. Someone knew. Someone had warned me. But why? And who was he? That night I couldn't sleep. I lay in bed, staring at the ceiling, my mind racing. Every time I closed my eyes, I saw the bus, the fire, the bodies. And I heard his voice, haunting and urgent. If you value your life. The next morning I tried to shake it off. Maybe it was a coincidence. Maybe the man had somehow known the bus would malfunction. It didn't make sense, but nothing about last night did. But then, as I walked to the bus stop, my heart nearly stopped. He was there again, standing in the exact same spot, his hood pulled low, his hands fidgeting nervously. His eyes found mine immediately, and he gave a slight nod. I should have felt relief, maybe even gratitude, but all I felt was dread. He stepped forward, just like before, his voice low and urgent. Don't board the next bus. I stared at him, my blood running cold. What do you mean? What's happening? Why are you doing this? His eyes, wide and terrified, darted to the street. Just trust me. If you value your life, don't get on the bus. I couldn't move. My legs felt heavy, my heart racing. This wasn't just some random warning. Something was wrong. Something I couldn't explain. Why? I demanded, my voice shaking. What's going to happen?